press start, that's when you start with your dun 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 dun.
Like, I don't. Oh, you.
You know I press start. You know I press start, and then you start with
this
your
is
dun, dun,
this
dun.
is this is the. Here we go. Dun dun dun. You know? Don't you know that sound in the movies?
No.
Like, you know, when the
Who lied to you and said when you've got a beautiful voice? This is now third episode going.
what? But I'm married.
Because now it's going to. I know we're gonna end up with your voice. That's why you wanna move this thing, and then we have to talk about your voice, right? And maybe let's start off there, guys. If you wanna comment downstairs, please let us know if this nigga you like listening to this voice or the fake one that it does. So it's this voice. Talk proper now. No, talk proper.
Okay,
think about it. Why are you thinking about talking? Why are you thinking about talking?
Okay. I'm not thinking about it.
Okay, this voice, right? And then the other one that it does, which is like deep and all this shit, right? And I don't know why we get that, because that's meant to be a voice for your girl. So I don't understand why you have to bring it to the pod. In actual fact, let me move the camera. It's on you too much.
No, man.
It is.
Is it on me too much?
Yeah, it's on you.
They're getting the voice. They're getting the
I think that's the camera is the one that's giving you these delusions of grandeur. It's too much in the spotlight, so I need to sort that out. Anyway, dude, summer's out. I've got my vest on. Today I saw my first what do you call those shorts?
Bum shots.
Yeah.
At the gym.
No.
Wait.
Fuck, bro. I train with Cocos there. You know, I usually go in the morning.
Yeah.
Today I tried to go in the evening. It's still the same, dog. It's still the same.
So I think the after 5 gang doesn't come. So
bruh, it's dry as fuck.
Man. Dry
as fuck.
You know,
I won't say we're at gym, but the people that know. And I think I need to speak to management.
You know, this other chick left our gym to come to your gym. She was only there for 2 days and she came back.
Said what?
I miss home. That's all she said.
Yeah, but you don't. She didn't give you the reason why. She just said I miss home.
Yeah, I just said. All I asked was, is that side worse than this side? She was like, yo,
yeah, we do have a lot of niggas.
Oh,
that's a gym where you go to gym.
It's a sausage fest.
Well, you can push it to there, but that's the gym where you go to gym. There's no distraction.
Yeah.
There's nothing, bro. You just go there and you gym and get the fuck out. Oof. Yeah. That's my gym.
On Friday you must come to my gym.
New
stock. New stock.
I hate that place.
Come on. Hate is a strong word. Come on.
I hate the place. I don't hate the people that work there. I don't hate the people that gym there.
Oh, you hate that place?
Yeah, I just hate the place.
That space.
It's terrible for my mind.
Oh.
Let's stop talking shit. Welcome to episode 60. Thank you. Why don't I have my levels proper yet? Do you understand? With 60, that means we've had an episode for every day of 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Non-stop.
You didn't know that.
I did quick maths.
Yeah. Well, I told you, then you did quick maths. So I gave you the answer before you started. First things first, there's a nigga who's really trying to put men on a back foot. Like, this guy can't give up. He's trying, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Your nigga, PJ Washington, has been posting another IG model after Brittany Renner gave him a baby and then asked him for $200K every month.
Yep. He doesn't learn.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What team does does this guy play for besides the Sims? He's a basketball player, right?
Yeah, he's a president.
This nigga is stupid, bro.
Beside the Sims. That was low. That's low, bro.
Look, okay. While he's posting that, right? Let me play you this clip, bro. It's so funny that his baby mama, right? Recent baby mama, as recent as a month or two back, right?
Yeah. I think 2 months back.
Yeah, she goes. Let me start it off proper. Okay, here we go.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings.
Oh.
I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with
Alright, okay, cool. Starts off on the blast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let your baby daddy or baby mama keep you away from your happiness.
Block your blessing.
Block your blessing. And this person just had a baby with that 22-year-old, and she's like 32 or 34.
10 years is senior.
Yeah, and she's out here already. The baby doesn't even know who she is. She's still trying to figure out who's my daddy and mama, and she's already like, Psst, I'm out of this bitch.
Oh.
them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto.
At least she knows.
At least she knows and acknowledges it.
You can't get dumber than this one, right? But if we're saying she's dumb, how dumb are the people that are messing with her?
That's another. But you know the thing with men is we are naturally dumb, I think. Men are naturally like...
Okay, you're going to have to explain that.
Like...
Very, very quickly and very... Because we've got a clip to play.
The decisions we take... There are gents out there gunning for her. That's what I'm saying. Like, a majority of gents, we don't think things through. We just act on emotion, I think, sometimes.
Okay. I'll give you... let me play this clip so while you think further about your statement, because that was deep.
It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary. But, me and my baby gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So we're moving forward, onward, upward. Okay? I know.
Okay, so I think... I've got a theory. Yeah. I think she's already identified her next victim. I got it. She's saying we're moving on up. So she's already identified.
She's eyeing.
Oh, the dumb simp has already shown himself.
Yeah, he's
in the
already
DMs.
made. Exactly.
Yeah. So he's already there. So she knows that I'm moving on up. Now she's giving advice.
Yeah.
To the other IG. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
I know a lot of you are skeptical about talking to people with children, but I can assure you, the baby mamas now, today, we don't give a damn. You can have them. I have exited the rat race. I am not a threat. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment.
She's just had a baby, which is less than 2 months or 3 months old. And she's already saying, you can have him and you can hold my baby. So basically, you can be the parent that I'm not to my baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So early.
Yep.
So fucking early.
Hey, but she's pretty though.
Judgment. I really do. I really, really do. I just want you guys to be happy. I swear. I do. Now, I'm not a threat, but you know, I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know.
No. It's like, as a captain, I can't speak for the rest of the team. The other team members might be more savage than me.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with you, but you know that striker there? You know that Ronaldo there?
I'm not sure about her.
I'm not sure about the Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she might get things messy. You know? Oh, man. This can't
know
be.
About, you know, maybe odds ever be in your favor. But I am here for it. Okay? Like, people move on. Save the, you should have got the ring first. It wasn't going to work out anyways. It just wasn't going to work out. Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, you know? Ooh, this ghetto. It's so fucking ghetto. In conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through need only apply.
We're laughing and we're making jokes. All right. Not only is she dumb. My concern is that she's probably not the only one who thinks like this.
Obviously.
And she's sort of like carving her career as the savage leader, the savage gang leader.
Yeah.
You know, the savage gang leader. And you know the other clip that she made where she's like advising before that she had a baby, where she's advising other women how to like get money out of men.
I don't know what.
She's got a clip. That's the famous one that everyone keeps on talking about. The clip goes where she says, advise them, okay, you must do this, make sure it gives you money and all that shit. And then at the part of her speech, because you can see she can go on, she says, and also you must always try and have a baby with them. Oh. And athletes, listen to this, and athletes, actually NBA players are the worst because they don't like using condoms. They don't like using rubbers. And now she's just had a baby with PJ. That clip, I'm not sure why you haven't seen it. That clip is the one that everyone was like, oh shit, this nigga is in trouble. Because you can see, she's got no intentions she didn't have any intentions to stay with the guy. Didn't have any intentions to actually start a family with him or even just date. Because she's even saying like, I know it wouldn't work out. It wasn't going to work out. It wasn't going to work out. So she knew going in, it was not going to work out. But still, look, the guy is not absolved because he's responsible for his actions. But it seems like this one knew the game better than the guy.
Yep.
And she outplayed the guy. And now the guy
is paying for it.
And now the dumbass is now going and getting another IG model.
Sure.
And we don't know, for instance, I'll agree, we don't know if that IG model is the same as this one. But birds of a feather usually stay around the same area. And if you keep on going to IG to look for love,
my nigga,
as a superstar, young superstar, upcoming superstar, athlete, you keep on going to the same place, you have to be the dumbest motherfucker. You are like putting men back so many centuries.
But it's not just him, bro. Look at I just thought of Lonzo Ball. Lonzo is the same age as PJ. He also already has a kid. Lonzo's little brother, we talked about him in the last pod.
Yes.
Expecting. There's a gang of them.
But the thing is, I don't understand because there's a lot of athletes in the States, right? Here in SA, it's a little bit hidden a bit. But in the States, there are so many examples of girls like her actively going out to get these guys pregnant with these guys' babies so that they've got a check for the rest of their lives. It's like it's a known thing. I think there's a documentary, 30 of 30, that it's an ESPN documentary. Like it goes to different areas of life. But there's one where they talk about athletes like NFL players and NBA players. And they say most of those athletes are broke within 5 years of retiring.
Sure.
And one of the reasons is that they've got kids all over the place. Right? And now, this guy is no more playing, right? but now he's still got 200K to pay. It's bad, man. But anyway, he's on to the next one. Good luck to him, and good luck to the next victim of this young lady here. It's gonna be.
She looks very good for her age. Eh? She's past 30, and she still looks like that.
Yeah, man.
Or is it Botox with the 200K?
I don't know. I don't know. But there's this other thing that they do in the States. It's called Baller Alert.
Okay.
So there's a website where women subscribe to, right? And you know, like NFL players and also basketball players, they play all over the country. So they move, they're always traveling, right? So what happens when these ballers or even rappers get to a club? The what do you call this?
Promoters.
The promoters alert the app. The app sends out. So the girl will sign up and like say where she's based, like let's say in Joburg. So if a baller comes and goes to one of the clubs here, it sends out an alert, and then they'll flock there. The girls will just flock there because mostly these guys are there with the entourage and everything again. And also, after the parties, the after party, so all of that shit, right? So this is, it's an industry. It's a fucking industry of these girls that are just moving around and targeting, like hectically targeting these guys, ballers, rappers, and all those motherfuckers. Understand? So I'm saying now, surely in the NBA, when these guys sign their first contract, there's surely some financial advice or life skills guys within those systems. I mean, you cannot expect the Lakers doesn't have somebody to assist their young players because they don't want them off the rails.
Yep.
It benefits them if these guys are good fucking on the straight and narrow, right? And also it benefits the player and also benefits their family and all of that. Most of them are coming from, you know, not so good background. So, but there are these girls that are just fucking vultures, bro. The only thing that they want is those people and to trap them as, because they know that usually they're just going to get smashed and it's over.
It's over.
So what's the best thing?
Hook him in.
Every baby by me, baby, be a millionaire.
50
You know?
said it.
Yeah. 50 saw it long time ago, bro. But
it's been happening from back then. There was a chick back then called Superhead.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
She's famous for giving superheads.
Yeah. No, man, this is, and these guys need to be just fucking careful, bro. It's getting bad and bad and bad and bad. One of the stories which caught my eye was this AKA story. Actually started in the morning. All right. So we're gonna play like 3 clips on this episode. Everything has been happening prior. It's moving fast. So AKA was on 94.7 to promote You Are Welcome, which is a joint project between him and Costa. He was on a show that is hosted by Thando Tha Booty. So let's hear how it went. And by the way, it did not go well.
Do that. Mustn't do that. Let's speak to you, Keenan. We have to speak about the elephant in the room, obviously.
It's an elephant. Okay. So let's start there. Now, if you all don't know, Thando Tha Booty is an experienced broadcaster, right? Well known. She's got one of the flyest slots in urban radio in SA, right? Which is a drive time for 94.7. Lucrative slot. The question is, how do you start off? How do you ask someone and preempt the question by saying it's an elephant in the room? An elephant in the room means it's a controversial issue, right? So already you are alerting someone that I know you didn't prepare. I know you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do, yeah.
Okay. Experienced broadcaster, right?
in the room.
You had a sit down with one of our own, Temikile Mkhototo. A lot of people felt like
Wow,
you said,
he's one of your own?
yeah, he works at Prime Media.
Wow.
I know,
Wow.
incredible. A lot of people felt
Okay, so she sees. You wanted to say something?
Now, I was just pointing out another thing. One of our own. It's almost as if like the one of our own was on some. Nah, ask him more. One of our own.
Maybe. But now, AKA's response is sarcastic. And of course, we all know about the interview that he did with Thembekile. It's sarcastic. Oh, it's one of your own. Oh, like, bitch, don't go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
felt like you said nothing in the interview.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanna rewind that. Sorry.
Nothing in the interview.
Why is-
Incredible. A lot of people felt like you said nothing in the interview.
How can you think that you're gonna get a favorable response when you're already accusing someone of not being professional in an interview? I don't get this. This is like point number 3, and it's only 22 seconds after she started talking about this thing. She's already done 3 fucking blunders.
3 already.
He's already rubbed him the wrong way.
You know, Tony.
It's an elephant in the room.
One of our very own.
These guys were not there to talk about AK's life. They were there to promote an album. It's your elephant in the room, not theirs.
Not theirs.
It's you who wants to talk about it. They know why they're there. You don't know why you want to have this interview. Okay, let's get on.
So,
Do you feel a need to say anything about the incident that happened?
you want to call it an incident? This is my life, bro.
Yeah.
To you, it's an incident.
Somebody died. Somebody died, and you're like, it's an incident. You know, an incident, bruh. It's like I walk out here, and by the way, when I walk out, I kick the door. You know, I bruise my big toe.
Yeah.
You know, an incident is so minor compared to what she's trying to get at.
Yeah. Let me make a perfect example of that. Last week or 2 weeks back, I had an incident with a taxi driver. I bumped into a taxi driver who, ran a red light.
Yeah.
And my car didn't, wasn't badly damaged, was just the paint and stuff. So I took a picture, but I was sending it to my, my parents, my girlfriend. It was like, I had an accident. My girlfriend took one look at the picture, was like, this is not an accident, this is an incident.
It makes it so minor. So look, you don't have to believe the story how the thing with AK and how his partner passed on, Anele. You don't have to believe how it went down, right? But you have to respect that somebody died. You can't just say it's an incident. And that's why if we play it on, AK gives this response.
Speak to us about the experience of your
But
life.
if I don't want to,
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
Is it something that you're never
It's
going
none
to
of your
answer?
business.
Is it nobody's business?
It's nobody's business but my own. It's a
The man says he doesn't want to. You push. The man says it's none of your business. You push. The man says it's none of anybody's business. Like, I just don't understand. And the most stupidest thing, actually, I'll say this at the end.
it's something that I'm living with in my life. It's none of your business.
Okay, so where to from here?
To the top.
But so where to from here? What? I'm gonna go and dig it up because I still love her. I'm gonna go and hang myself because I feel guilty about it. I'm gonna go back to your colleague and ask for a second interview because I think I left some shit out. What the fuck does way too from here mean?
Bruh.
Like, what needs to happen? Okay, I've always understood, right, that if you're interviewing, right, you've got probable answers, especially with these short questions. Like, you've got probable answers of where the conversation may go. At what point do you sit down and say, this is a good question, where to from here? You put that question out, you're going to get everything that you want out of this man. After this man has told you all this shit that is none of your business. And then you say, where to from here? In my head, I just don't see you getting anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I don't see what's the probable scenario for that, the question. Like, what is the probable thing that he must say? If you sit down, like you're writing down your question, like, oh, okay, if I ask this question, this is what I'm looking at, this way I'm taking it. What are you trying to do?
We're hanging out with AK and Costa Titch. More with them. We'll see what else we can get out of them next.
947 Drive with Thando.
Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m.
Who's she high-fiving?
AKA, she's like sucking up now. So here's the thing, yeah. Preparation is very important, right? She could have spoken about this thing if she was prepared and if she did a little bit of research about the sensitivity of the topic. There's a way of introducing shit, right? We're speaking about, she was interviewing him for that album, right? And we're speaking on Friday, and I said to you, there's a little bit of nuggets where the guy touches on the topic, but it doesn't go in, right? Why can't she just get the lyrics, listen to the songs, and then say, oh, shit, when you said this, what were you trying to... Because they still talk about the music, right? But now you can introduce that angle. Oh, when you said this, what were you trying to say? And then since they're talking about the music, he has to then talk about it, right? Because this is here for the talk about the music.
Yeah.
But now, if you're just going to say, yo, people think you're bullshitting. People don't believe your shit when you spoke to my colleague. So, what up, nigga?
The minute you say that, walls come up.
Of course.
Like,
Of
I'm
course.
on the fence.
Of
I have to
course.
defend myself.
Of course.
That's what she did.
Of course.
Like-
And this is, I always like online, like I always defend journalists. She's a broadcaster journalist. I always defend them because you really do need a strong media space to keep everybody in check, especially government and especially other peoples of power, like industry, business, and all that. Because otherwise, then they're going to just fuck everybody up. So you need strong media presence. You need a strong media in a country. This here is the reason why people don't trust the media. This is the reason why people say the media is biased. This is the reason why people always doubt every story that is written by the media. Understand? This is poor. Poor. This clip is what? A minute, 10 seconds. A minute 12, minute 10 seconds. Poor. She came into the interview saying, I want to talk about this. Fuck what this guy is thinking. He's on my platform. Okay, not her platform, but 94.7 platform. I'm going to talk about this. No matter what happens, I'm going to talk about it. And that's why even the intro, how it was introduced, was so lame. Understand? There's so many things. She could have even spoken about like how we spoke, and we said, oh shit, how was, you come from a challenging time currently in your life. How was it making this album during this period? And then you see, you slowly introducing the shit. Then you can, build it up. But she's just like, hey, yo, bro, nobody trusts your shit when you did this shit. So what up? Like, of course the nigga's going to say, fuck you. Of course the guy's going to say, fuck you.
I'm not going to answer that.
And he's right to say that.
The minute she said the incident, every defense.
Well, incident was number 3. It started off with elephant in the room.
Yeah.
People don't believe what you said, that you told the whole truth when you spoke to my colleague. And then it was incident.
All of that.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Like, how can you get it so wrong in a space of a minute? I can't get it, bro. We're not trained here. We like, yes, we're doing broadcasting and we're broadcasting our views and all shit, but we're not trained. But we can see this is stupid.
This is dumb.
Understand it? So, I don't know, man.
Super dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
No, this is fucking
Super
stupid,
dumb.
bro. Yeah, shit. She's so pretty, but nah.
You find her pretty.
Huh?
You find her pretty.
I didn't say I find her pretty. She is pretty. We can't deny that. You can say when she's not your type.
Oh, yeah.
But she is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and also she's had such a long career, but she can't, talk about people that can't even fucking put their words correctly. Let's go to our third clip, man. We're starting off with clips and clips, man.
We are on clipping.
We've got 3 in the clip. We've got 3 in the clip. Okay, so basically there's a podcast underneath the McG umbrella called, actually this was the first podcast after their show.
Yeah. So
this is before everything else. Yeah, so you can count all the other shows I can't keep up. But this show is a female led, all right? Show. They talk about female shit, female stuff that relates to females, right? So this is the season finale, and they had a chat. And I know people are gonna be like, "Yeah, man, you didn't watch the whole clip. Fuck it, we're watching this one." So we're not gonna watch an hour and 20 minutes.
We are watching the one that's making the rounds.
We're watching this. So I'm gonna play this because if you saw SBWL trending, this is the reason.
Vacation, I
still maintain
iPhone 12, what? I'm just like,
one,
where are your parents? 2, can't you buy it yourself? But you're expecting men to do these things for you.
Even worse,
like
umuntu usabawela KFC.
I still maintain, guys, run away, run as fast as you can from a broke girl that's constantly wanting money from you but can't put shit on the table.
Yeah.
Like Sabaweli vacation,
Okay, this one is a quick one. I think it's 30 seconds. Okay, you can go first. Let me just calm down from the previous one.
Well, I agree with them. Why are you sabaweling everything everywhere every time, yet you can put ish on the table? Not to say there has to be a 2-income household, but what are you bringing? I think that's what they're saying. What are you bringing to the table besides sabaweling?
Yeah, but
so
don't say that's what you think they're saying. I mean, they spoke.
Yeah.
So
that's what they
that's
say.
not what they said.
What are they saying?
No, but we listened to the clip, dog. So I'm saying to you, in your evaluation, don't say this is what I think they're saying.
Okay.
What are they saying? So firstly, SBWL, right? Let's get this right. Direct translation is craving. Okay? So already the translation is wrong.
Okay.
So that's the first one. The second one is you can't group everyone with how you interpret it. There are women that use SBWL as a hook. They throw it out. It's like you're going to fish. And then there's a SBWL hot wings, and then there's a nigga that's going to grab. But do not then use that and say every woman who says that means that or wants that. Understand? That's what is happening here.
They're grouping everyone.
They are grouping everyone who says SBWL. So now people can't say I'm longing for, because SBWL is I'm longing for, or I'm craving for, or I wish for. Right? So if I say I SBWL a house, does it mean now that woman is saying she wants a nigga to buy a house? I SBWL to be with my mom.
I get you.
I SBWL a car.
I get you. Yeah.
I SBWL a job.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying here is that I think they got carried away and used a small sample of females that do that. And I'm not saying that there aren't any females who do that. And then they interpreted it as saying every female that says that is just sending out a hook to grab, an idiot to go into the DMs and offer that shit. Okay. The second problem I have is when one of them says, don't you have parents? If you're craving something or you want something or you feel like you long for something, where do parents come into that?
No way.
Like, how does it work? How does it work where somebody's saying, I'm craving for this, and then when you're saying, where are your parents? Because now I understand it that it's not every woman, right, that is trying to tempt men to go into the DMs or to offer that whatever that they're SBWLing. So where does it, and also, even if let's say they're right, let's say every woman who says SBWL means they're trying to hook a nigga to come to their aid, right? If you ask where your parents, what if the parents are poor?
That's another.
What if the parents are past? What if the parents, can't afford? She's a NEFSA student. Her money is over. She's like, I SBWL a KFC. Do you now need to shame her for that? She's a student. Do you now need to shame her and ask her where your parents are? Because she's like, shit, I wish I had money to get KFC, but I can't. But because my parents are not working or they passed on, or I'm distant from them, or I was raised by a granny who raised us with 10 other, siblings. Like, there's so much problematic thing about this clip. And the people that are going to write, watch the whole video or watch the whole episode, that doesn't help, because this is to an incident. On the Lalela, they could have said other good things on either side of this clip. It doesn't take away that they said this. How do you say, where are your parents? Like that one is the most frustrating one. When somebody says SBWL, even in their example where they say every girl who says SBWL is wanting a man to do it. Let's say we agree with that premise. Where do the parents come in?
Nowhere.
That's my problem.
The parents shouldn't even be.
That's my fucking problem. You don't know people's circumstances, and this part, you don't need to watch the whole fucking interview or episode to get this part, because this part is a standalone. This one said SBWL KFC, and the other one said, "Where are your parents?" It's got you. They could have been saying, because the way it's being defended is that they're trying to tell women to be independent and all that. I agree. I fully agree with that shit, because there's scumbags who take advantage of females that can't do for themselves. I agree. Scumbags who take advantage of poverty, understanding our country that, I agree. I agree that there are people that want to exchange sex to help somebody else for food, for shelter. I agree with all this shit. But this doesn't help. This doesn't help. So that's my issue. And you saying you agree on a small sampling that they are using to say men, a woman shouldn't depend on men. SBWL KFC is not depending on a man. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, how bad this shit is, bro. SBWL KFC is not depending on a man.
It's just craving.
Come on, guys. I know it's not that deep, but this is very unconsiderate and insensitive to a lot of people, right? And also, you are putting a stigma on something that people just say because they just feel like saying it. You're putting a stigma on something that is so innocent. Do you get my point? It's like how we muddied the word slay. A slay queen was something to be celebrated because they're making moves in their lives and all of that stuff. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, we changed that and we made slay queens to be this dirty gold digger. Do you understand the thing? So this is what's going to happen to SBWL now. And it's something which is so innocent and so stupid.
It's mudded.
You understand? Like I say with the slay queen situation, like slay queen, the original term, which was girls that were making it in life, whether through work, through their talent or whatever, and they're like, oh, queen, you are slaying. That's the meaning behind it. But somewhere along the line, nobody wants to get called a slay queen now. Yo. Because that meaning has been changed through something like this. Where somebody says, oh, a slay queen is the one who's dating sugar daddies. That's not slay queen. So it's either we stick to the correct definition, or everyone can just come up and say, oh, this means this now. You know
that word is gone.
What?
SBWL.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Such an innocent fucking term.
That word, it's out of here.
I don't
it's
get
Tshepi.
it. I don't get it.
It's Tshepi.
No, but this one's. But anyway, oh shit. Then something happened. Lamise dropped a tweet, bro.
What did she say?
Hey, but she deleted it after like 2 seconds.
What?
But the Scorpions had already got it.
Screenshot.
Huh?
Screenshot.
Oh, bro, screenshots of that shit. This is on the back of
SBWL.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's linked, but yeah, this is what she wrote.
What did she say?
Someday when I have time, I'll tell you guys how 2 influencers asked the brand manager on my first big campaign who I was, and went on to say, y'all will book just anyone. Years later, one is catching smoke for talking rubbish, and the other still can't pinpoint what they do.
Ooh. Ay. Ooh.
Okay, that was deleted. But anyway, yeah, you get the picture. Won't say where it was directed, won't say where that shit was deleted within 2 minutes.
Ooh.
But people have already screen grabbed it, dog.
Hey, we are fast, eh?
Yeah.
Twitter detectives.
Dude. But anyway, let's get on back into normal business. Cruz fires Nomoozlie for posting a picture with Castle Lite dumpy. Take it away. Take it away.
Why is Cruz dumping Nomoozlie for carrying a dumpy? A dumpy is not a direct competitor of Cruz. It's not a vodka.
Well, little did you know that these companies, these are brands, right, that are owned by companies. So you might find that I think Castle Lite belongs to SAP, right? And Ilokuzana,
Cruz.
Cruz, I think Distel or something like that. They've got their own beer division. And also, by the way, you're not allowed to. She's an ambassador. She's got the similar deal to what AKA is. Understand? You can't dilute your fucking image using another brand and using another company. So you promoting somebody else while they paying you to do the same.
Oh yeah. And plus Distel has Savannah in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you looking at it as this one is a hot liquor, this one is a beer. Yeah. No, these brands are owned by companies and the money comes from the companies. Understand? And then it will be allocated to each brand and say, okay, this is an ambassador for this. How much we want to spend here? What's a following? What's an influence? Oh yeah, shit, that makes sense. Let's go with her. And then you go and promote somebody else
for free.
Hey,
who's the fool here? Are you?
She's got a piece of sales. She's not just a mere ambassador. She's got a piece of sales. Which means when somebody buys a bottle, she's shooting herself in the foot. That's how dumb it is. And for dumb, it's a take two for what's it card game?
Which card game? The Joker.
No, the card game where it says take two for Paisaring.
I don't know that card game.
Oh, you don't know it?
What game is that?
The one where you've got 7 is jumping, J is to go backwards. Crazy 8, it's called.
Crazy 8. I've never played.
You've never played it? Okay. Anyway, there's a term that if you Paisaring, you have to pick up 2 cards.
She shot herself in the foot.
This is stupid. Like, besides them firing her, how can you promote somebody else instead of doing your job?
Exactly.
A job that pays you.
Hey,
like a job that pays you. Your fans see you holding a Castle Lite, and if they love you enough, they're like, oh shit, this person drinks this, so it must be a good thing. I'm gonna go and try it out. That's how fucking influence happens, right? And then when you, instead of putting your own shit there, so that they say, oh shit, maybe this tastes nice, and my hero, my idol likes it, let me go and try it out. They buy, you get a percentage of that. Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid?
Right. It's so profound that you say that, because you know how much free advertising Questa gave to Heineken? Them good. He always rapped about Heineken good. He even made a song called Good. In the video, holding the Heineken Good.
I'm on.
So yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's too stupid, bro.
Yeah.
It's too stupid.
I get
Nesta C gets nominated for BET Awards, Best International Flow category. I didn't even know that there was a category called that. I'll be honest.
I knew there was a time when Sarkozy, I don't know which country he's from.
Yeah.
He's from some country in Africa.
Yeah.
He got nominated for it. It was kind of, some news. It was not big news, but it was, some news. So it's about time, man. It's about time. Come on. It's
No. I look, I agree. I don't it's a step in the right direction. But I would like for us to enter for the real shit, like maybe International Song of the Year, Best Male of the Year, International. Those ones are like best international flow. You know, it's like one of those awards that is easily to manipulate, right?
Yeah, and
it's easy to manipulate because when I see the people that he's against, it's people like Brazil, from fucking Eastern Europe and all that. So all of those shit, right? Those people are rapping in different languages, right? I'm not saying, but I'm just saying that. And somebody's ear, it's easy to really manipulate that shit. Yeah, it's really, really easy to manipulate.
He's up against niggas rapping in their native languages,
Yeah.
while he raps in English.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easy for the judges to side with them. So
I don't know the judging criteria. I'm just saying that naturally, if you speak Setswana,
Pedi.
You speak to it, Pedi. There's no sweeter language to your ears. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
There's no sweeter language to your ears. I don't know who's judging this, but it's like your name. Like if you hear your name, there's no sweeter word than your name. There's no sweeter language than your home language. I mean, you got that since you were small. You understand everything. It's part of your culture. You understand? So, and also, okay.
Today you're dropping bars.
They're gonna say we're hating on.
Today you're dropping bars.
Well, I wouldn't put it past Def Jam. I wouldn't put it past Def Jam.
Brown envelope.
Okay, here. Let me take it further than this, right? If this man wins this award, do you know what they say?
What?
They don't say he won Best International Flow. They say he won a BET. He's a BET winner.
Oh, you're 100% right. Like
so
BET winner
featuring Nasty C, BET winner. They're not gonna say BET Best International Flow winner. Now that puts him in different category. So the guy who wins Song of the Year, right? BET Song of the Year or Album of the Year, he's also a BET winner. So this might be a minor award in the bigger scheme of things. But that word, BET award winner, holds so much weight that you are immediately, when somebody says you're a BET award winner, you are immediately put in the category of anyone else who won any other award in BET. That's a marketing. That's a market. That's why awards matter. They might say these guys. They might say they don't care about awards. Awards matter because you can put that. It's like putting a doctor in front of your name.
that DR
means it takes you. No matter, you can be the most inconsiderate, dumbest, racist motherfucker out, but as soon as you put doctor, and before you speak, people have already put you in a different category.
Yep.
Right? And saying BET award winner puts you in a different category. You're not just a dope rapper now.
Yeah.
You're a fucking BET award winner.
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't put it past Def Jam pulling some strings to make sure that if he wins it, it will be a good thing. Congrats to him. But it changes his life overnight like this. Remember, this man has been featuring American artists. A$AP Ferg. What's the guy? T.I. Baningi, bro. Ari Lennox now. There's a shitload of them. Understand? But that thing with award winner, BET award winner, that changes his trajectory overnight. It will actually, that will do bigger things for him than all those fucking features.
Yeah.
Understand? But anyway, before they say we're hating, let's move on from that. Tupac died today, 1996.
Yep.
I think after this pod, I'm gonna go onto Jada's timeline and see what new letter she posted today. No, man, look, I love Tupac. Yeah. And I know that during this time we get new Tupac material from her. Yeah. So I want to see what that nigga wrote, man. Wow. Yeah, so we're going to pick that up. You must go to a timeline. I'm sure you'll pick something up there. Another story. This is not a hip hop story, but I was listening to YFM on my way, like I was over the place. So I'm listening to YFM. I'm not even going to say at what time, since I don't want you to figure out, the people to figure out what I'm talking about. So they're running a competition, right, where people write in, send through like how sketches and stuff like that of like merch, right? And if they like it, then they can win that design. Would win the KFC merch, what, and it will be sold. It will be an online store, and that person who gave the design would have a percentage of sales and stuff, something like that. Okay, so it's a pretty dope shit they're doing, right? I think it's on the back of, because I think KFC has been in SA for 50 years. You know that. Yeah. So this year they've been doing wonderful things, so much so that they got me even fat. So, yeah. Back to the story. So they have to hand in entries, and then they choose whoever was on the program at that time. They choose, and then they call. So they call this young lady, and they talking to her. They telling her, "Oh, we chose you, blah 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 blah. So you're in the running to win this prize and all that shit." And then the question comes up that, where did you draw your inspiration? Right? So she starts saying, no, I'm always drawing, and I've got a notepad where I draw my sketches and everything like that. Now I'm listening to this. I'm like, hey, man. I'm like, this is fucking what? Now, why I'm bringing this up, I think we can all, like, I remember when I was young, I once said to my brother, who was sitting next to the fridge, because I wanted some tomato sauce and we're eating, right? Yeah. And I wanted some tomato sauce from the fridge, and I was like, yo, can you please keep me the tomato sauce? Do you understand? So I understand that. I understand that. Yeah. Now the issue is, the host let her explain how she draws and actually illustrates her stuff, right? And she doesn't correct her, nor does she go back to get the answer of the question, because the question, she should have said, like, what inspired this design, right? To keep it simple, what inspired this design? But she wanted to be fancy and say, where do you draw your inspiration from? And then this young lady, she sounds young, it's like, no, when I've got a pair, that's why I always do my notes, my sketches. No. Dude, I was so fucking sad. I was sad, because she could have made it right. That the host could have made it right by just saying, let her explain, and then say, oh, that's wonderful. So what inspired this design that we chose? Do you understand? Everyone can understand that. I mean, if you're South African, you know what inspire means. We've had Mandela, you know. Yeah. If you ever, Mandela inspired everyone, so you understand what it means. And I think she would have got what she wanted. That's the sad part, that she didn't, not like show her off, like expose her, but sort of like let her explain. And like, oh shit, I understand your process. Oh, it's a wonderful process that you've got going. Another question. So what inspired this design that you sent to us? Do you get my point? She just let it go on.
They do that.
I was cringing in the car, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Radio hosts do that. You know how they'll interview artists, like musicians, and at the end of the interview, they'll ask that question. So where to from here? And as an artist, as a musician, you're thinking, this person is asking me
from
about
the interview.
Yeah, from
where am I going?
Exactly. They're asking me about my gig guide. Where am I going to perform?
Yes.
Right. But then no, the question is, where to from here?
In your career.
and they never correct them.
You know, it's. I think this is the second story we're doing about broadcasting and just being sensible about how to talk to people and how to interview people. Like I said, we haven't been trained, but I mean, the first one with Thando, and now this is just so cringe, bro. It's like, are you fucking mad? Are you fucking mad? Like, if she after the interview realizes the mistake that she made, how is she gonna feel?
And knowing that she's on a... Oh.
Do you understand? Like I say, I mean, she didn't have to, like, expose her, but surely you can be tactful and like, oh shit, I understand your process, I appreciate it. So, what inspired this drawing? I see it looks, you included these colors. Why did you choose this color? Because that's where she's going, right? And then the person would have given you the answer. We ended up not getting that answer because the lady misunderstood the question, right? And this one didn't acknowledge what she was saying. You know? Ew, bro. But anyway, I was cringing, bro. I was on the highway here. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? And I remember that's why I don't fucking listen to a lot of radio, bro. Like, some of the stuff you hear there, it's so bad. So
bad,
it's like people don't get trained anymore.
The bar is low now.
Eh?
The bar is...
Yeah, people, it's like, and I think it's come with this culture of looking at followers and looking at subscribers or whatever that the person is doing on the social media and then putting them there. Because interviewing is a skill. Understand? Maneuvering a conversation is a skill. You understand? And getting the information in the good way, in the right way, not to offend and not to expose and not to be one up on your guests. Like, make them feel comfortable, but you've got a job to do. So how do you do that tactfully in a good way? That's a fucking skill. Now you got people about SBWL. Wow. In actual fact, we also SBWL some subscribers, man. Please tell your friends, please tell your family, please tell everyone that is close to you to subscribe on the pod. I feel you tired.
I'm tired.
You tired? Okay.
I'm tired.
Let's close this. Is there anything else, man? I think we've covered the most.
No.
Is there anything else that tinkled your fancy?
No. Besides the fact that we lost.
Oh shit! I don't want to talk about sports.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't want to talk. Like, I think this is probably the blackest weekend I've had in sports. Yeah, man. Everyone that matters. The Sharks lost the Currie Cup final. Springboks lost. Chiefs lost. Arsenal won.
That 1-0.
Dude, it's like I'm so sad. I don't even count that Arsenal won. They will never win, bruh. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, now that's it, man. I don't have anything to say. I'm trying to think. What happened over the weekend? Nothing.
You survived.
I was working, that's why. I was working.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Well, on that down, boring note, I think we're gonna be out.
We'll be back next week.
Well, it's sarcasm because you just bringing the energy. So, please do check out the podcast on
the DSPs.
Yeah, the DSPs, man. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the rest of the jig, bruh. And thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for the new subscribers. I think we got a few over the weekend. So thank you for that. And yeah, man, do engage with us. I'm probably going to be seeing you on Wednesday for the stream. Hopefully I'll be sorted in terms of how the stream should work. Marv, are you going to do the fitness thing? Or are you too busy for now?
The fitness.
Yeah, just like a small clip. Take something out of fitness and like advise people. You're a personal trainer.
Oh, yeah. Let
Understand?
me-
So like maybe what people should consider, or how people should choose a gym to go to.
You can do that.
Understand? So then you go like, okay, if your aim is this, look for a gym that has got this equipment or these facilities and wada. Yeah. So let's start it from the beginning. So let's start off there. How do people choose a gym? Because people end up in wrong gyms where what they're trying to achieve, they can't achieve in the gym due to many reasons.
Yeah.
Should they get a personal trainer or shouldn't they get a personal trainer? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'll start with that.
yeah, start off with the basics, and then we can always build it up. I think, like I said, I want that section. We're gonna discuss a day where we can, even if it's like a short vid, bro, like 3 to 5 minutes. Then we'll discuss a day where when we upload that, we choose a specific day, Sunday, Monday, whatever, and then we just upload on that day that video where you talk about, just give free tips.
Yeah. Choosing a gym.
Yeah, choosing a gym.
Personal trainers.
Yeah, and if you get to a personal trainer, what questions should you ask? Because people just say, I want a personal trainer, but I know he's going to help me, but what question should I ask the guy?
Yeah.
You know, how do I choose a personal trainer? And how do I know this personal trainer will be good for me? What should I ask for? I mean, from qualifications to what does he specialize on and all of that stuff. It matters.
They all matter.
Exactly.
Very important questions.
Thank you. So that's probably going to be the first thing that you're going to do for us. Now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's going to be the first.
All right. Cool, man. I think we're going to be out. Thank you for jamming with us. Please do catch us on the comments. And yeah, man, let's keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
I know today was a little bit intense because of some idiots that are online and having platforms to spew shit. But yeah, man, it's Tony, Big Marv. We're out. Thank you.
Yeah.